大丈夫かな。お、ゴミ箱。
This bin is full of empty bottles.
ああ、線路横に確か瓶落ちてたな。魚釣りの広告？
A fishing advertisement.
おっと、モールス信号。
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
A telegraph.
お、駅長？なんだ？具合が悪いのか？
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
酔っ払いか。
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
酔っ払い？赤い花。お、フック。お、清潔。お、結婚している。お、何もないか。ん？なんだ？携帯用の酒瓶。ポケットに入ってるのが。なんだこりゃ。釣り糸。
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
ん？ちゃんと仕事をした。列車は遅れた。あれ？
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
お？なんだっけ、あのへんてこな。あれ、列車は遅れたじゃないのか？これか。え？遅れた たじゃないんだったら、飲みすぎ？
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
全く覚えてない。
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
駅長は当てにならない。さて、駅を調べる。
Locked.
閉
There
まっ
is
て
no
る。
sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
こじ開ける。おわ、来た。と。オッケー。こんな簡単な鍵でいいのか。さて、何かあるね。引っ掛け傷。後を調べる。
Bags were recently dragged here.
お、なんだ。
French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
勝手に飲んじゃったの。
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
あとは
Railway post bags.
ないか。
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, it might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
後ろの影が。
Oh, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
ほう、作業員と一緒にお酒を飲んだのか。
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
使われた道具。駅構内で作業があった箇所はどこにもない。あれを使ってなんか線路をやった？アルコール中毒。 確かになんかちょっと顔色が悪かったもんな。酔っ払ってるっていうより。あとは何かないかな。こっちはこっちは荷物の預かり、待合室か。なさそうか。さて、ワトソン君どうしよう
I'm
か。
always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
これかな。列車の跡はない。チェスターフィールドの電報。チェスターフィールド駅を通過した。通過しなかった。何も進展なし。あとは、これと、試作品。ロビンソンの動機。ふんふん。ああ。何も。なくなった。では他の駅に行くしかないかな。チェスターフィールド駅は念入りに調べた方がいい。今チェスターフィールドをまだ調べるところがある。なんだなんだ。何かあるか。駅の中じゃなくて線路上とかかな。お、うちは扉が。ないよな。道具も袋も調べたし。おっと。おっと、移動しちゃうのか。何かないか。ないかな。あれ、何をどう見逃してる。おお、ここまでか。あれ、何を見逃してる。なんだ。これは物置。なんだこりゃ。
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
なるほど。確かに列車は見てないな。これとこれ。お、なんだこれ。偽列車の実験。これでお、
I should use the appropriate object here.
適したもの。なんだなんだ。お、歯車。お、お、終わりか。あれまだか。んブレーキ。ブレーキどこだ。
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here.
あり。ここじゃないのか。あれ。車輪はもう、あ、回転がある。で、ブレーキを、ここ。で、もうないか。お、もうない。終わらないってことは、まだアイテムがあるはずなんだけど、ないぞ。
I should use the appropriate object here.
ここに何か入るような、この棒か？これ？お、ここに板をはめるのか？これか。あ、今一瞬出たんだけど。これで、あれ？ほい、OK。
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Oh. あるものが必要。なんだ、あ、 ライトと、なんだっけ、汽笛。ライトと、これか。あとはもう、長い棒。取った。消火器。ライト。消火器。使い道を見つける。これなんだろう。長い竿。ああ、ライトと赤くなってるな。全部くっつける。
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached.
ほう。
The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
ほう。汽笛を鳴らすのに消火
The
器。
fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
圧縮空気を作る。
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
なるほど。おお。
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
辻場所。辻馬車じゃないのか。偽の列車。そうだ、偽の列車があったとしても、本当の列車がどっかに行っちゃってるからな。馬車はどこだ？
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly. おお、こっちも行けるのか。この辺？ Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
増えた。どっからしようかな。 イーブシャンかな。では、イーブシャム駅の、おおっと。おっとっとっと。こっから、奥かな。ん？
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
大急ぎで分解。お？複数の跡。
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
お、測定する。なんだこれ。
Nothing interesting here.
ん？
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
え？
Nothing interesting here.
これ何なんだ？
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here.
ああ、バスボタン長押し。
Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
メジャーだった。
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
会話内で尋ねる。おっとっと。
This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
町まで行ったのか。町から来た。この、この家分解して、馬車というか、荷台にしたのかな。そんな器用なことできるか？で、何を運んだんだ、そしたら。お、解体された倉庫。
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few hundred feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
チェスターフィールドからイーブ・シャム間。これか。あ、ホームズが読んでる本。罪と罰。クライム&パニッシュメンツ。ドンキャスターかな。ドンキャスター駅に来ました。
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
なんだなんだ。
This scent is
出
familiar
た。
to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
これなんかメキシコの帽子っぽい感じはするけど、これは上下、これは左右。こんな感じ。いや、外側の輪っかがまた逆か。これこうか。これでこれがこうか。これがこうか。あれ
A
OK。
greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
灰皿。
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
お、何かあるぞ。
A greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
ドンカスターか。
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
メキシコ人とチリ人。お、まだあるか見
This
るもの。
ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
この細いやつは関係ない。これはお、こっちへか。
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs.
ふんふん。
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
ほう。ちょっと待ってね。まだ全然調べきれてない。あ、広かった。
Railway post bags.
お、
This post bag belongs to the station master.
弁護士への手紙。借金。妻への手紙。なんか後ろとか見てなかったな、さっき。
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble.
今回は私を信じてほしい。住宅ローンを返せる。住宅ローンを返済。十分なお金が入ってくる。おお、何かお金が入ってくる目安がついたのか。さっきの人どこに行ったんだろう。誰だっけ？メキシコ人？何もないのか？お、急須。
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
No. 断られちゃった。
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Hmm? 憂鬱？どこでわかるんだ？ああ、憂鬱、まあ、借金とかあるもんね。ああ、ボタンが1個取れている。お？指輪の跡。お、あれ？お、時計はしていない。なんでだ？
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
Well, I was working in Nottingham. But I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
ドンカスター駅を調査する。こっから見える？お。うつ状態にいる。あ、離婚しちゃったのかな。まあ、ボタン取れてるから、だらしない格好をしている。一人暮らしに慣れてないと。時計が見当たらない。なくしたまたは盗まれたか、どうしても金が必要になり、質に入れたのが。まあ、電車の到着する時間とかわかんないもんね。あ、こっちか。石切り場。増えたな、いっぱい。またドンカスターで手がかりを調べるがあるな。何がある？こちらは開かない。おっと、ちょっと録画が止まっちゃいました。はい。再開しましょう。何を調べきれてないかな。あ、向こうから見たか。紅茶を断られた部屋だ。ワトソンついてくるけど、あんまり部屋とかに入ってこないな。荷物。あ、こっち行ってないか？あった。競馬。お金なくて、借金やばいのに、競馬
Newspaper articles on horse racing, hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
まあ、ワトソンもちょっとなんだろう。ギャンブル好きって感じだもんな。馬券。おしゃれな馬券だな。
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
貯金使い果たしてまで
A telegraph.
競馬。でもなんか大金が手に入るとか言ってたから、なんだ、八百長でなんかやってんのか。あ、これで話を聞くか。こっちじゃないや。
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
馬券かな?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Goodbye, sir.
お、ドンカス大魚調査する完了。何か増えたな。駅長はお金を受け取った。ほう。ではいろいろ増えたけど、ここにまだ行ってないな。いやー、2つ目の事件になってちょっと登場人物とか調べるところがめちゃくちゃ多いな。